Think of it like 3D printing. Before, you were shaping everything from a blank block by hand. Now you describe what you want, the system builds the structure layer by layer, and you polish the details. If you want full control over how your site looks, this is where Wix really stands out. You can drag elements anywhere, adjust layouts freely, and build something that feels completely custom without touching any code. Think of it as the Photoshop of website builders. A big reason for that flexibility is the app market. Need bookings, forms, chat, email, tools, or analytics? Well, you can add features as you go instead of rebuilding your site later, which makes Wix easy to grow into. Wix's AI also does more than just speed things up. You answer a few questions, and it creates a full starting layout with text, images, and sections already in place. It even suggests design tweaks and helps generate headlines or paragraphs, so you're not starting from a blank page. There is also a free plan available, which makes it easy to experiment with while you're still figuring things out. And then when you eventually upgrade, you usually get a free custom domain for the first year, which helps lower that upfront cost. The trade-off of all of this is choice overload. With this much freedom, it's easy to keep tweaking instead of just finishing. But if you like customization and long-term flexibility, then Wix is still the safest all-around option. Next up is another popular one, and that is Squarespace, and this one takes a very different approach from Wix. Squarespace is all about design. The templates are clean, spacing feels intentional, and most sites look polished right out of the box. Drop in your content and it already feels professionally put together, which is why it's popular for portfolios, personal brands, and smaller online stores. What brings it into the AI builder space is the Blueprint AI. You answer a few basic questions about your brand and goals, and it generates a custom starting point with layout, structure, colors, and draft text. So again, instead of starting from zero, you're refining something that already looks complete. Squarespace also includes smaller AI tools across the editor, and it can suggest layouts, help generate copy, and keep design choices consistent so the site feels pretty cohesive. It's also very e-commerce capable. You can sell products, manage orders, and run checkout directly inside the platform. It's definitely not as deep as something like Shopify for large stores, but it covers the essentials for small and mid-sized shops. There is no free plan with Squarespace, but you do get a 14-day trial to test the blueprint and the editor. Then on the annual plans, you'll usually get a free domain for the first year. So if design is the priority and you want something professional without constant tweaking, then Squarespace remains a strong option. And quick side note here, if getting a free domain is part of why you're looking for a website builder, then we've got a full breakdown on how people are doing that legally in 2026. I'll leave the link down below if you want to check that out. Okay, now here's what most people don't usually think about at the start of everything. Getting a site live is one thing, but keeping it updated is where the real work begins. With Wix, the built-in tools stay useful after launch. You can generate sections, rewrite text, optimize images, or draft marketing content right inside the editor. Squarespace's Blueprint setup gives you a structured foundation, so adding pages or extending into e-commerce stays consistent. Pricing and bundles still matter, but long-term, the difference comes down to how easy is it to keep improving your site after launch. Overall, Wix stands out as the strongest all-around AI website builder thanks to its flexibility and long-term usability. Squarespace is the better choice when design quality is the priority. That's the full picture, so choose based on how you plan to use the site long-term, not just the initial price. Updated links for all 5 of the builders are also down in the description below, and using those links doesn't cost you anything extra, but it does help support this work and can unlock discounted pricing where available. But that's all for this website planet video. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.